Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Mystery Sports Podcast. And this is the reaction to Manchester United losing 2-1 away from home against Aston Villa. We all knew that this was going to probably happen. My prediction was right. So, if you've not seen the match predictions and the preview for the game, please definitely go and watch that. And just gives you a bit of an insight of what my opinions of what I thought I would see during this game. And I think a lot of it was actually quite came through real life. I know, obviously the score prediction that I said 2-1 to Villa, and that did actually happen. I thought Villa were gonna probably win the game, but they just probably had that bit more quality than United did with the missing players that United do have. But if we go straight into it, I think United had a very good game from the stats, right? I know it seems like it's an equal game. United had more of the possession with 57% possession. The XG for United was actually higher than Villa, despite them scoring 2 goals through Morgan Rodgers. I would just like to say that I think the only reason why Villa won this game was because of Morgan Rodgers. I think it goes back to, I can't remember who, I think it was Antonio Conte said it when Ronaldo scored a hat trick against Spurs. They didn't play Man United, they played Cristiano Ronaldo. I think that was what we saw today, is that we didn't play Aston Villa, we played Morgan Rodgers, and Morgan Rodgers won. I think Gary Neville said it on the commentary as well, which is definitely spot on from what I was seeing, that it was just more Morgan Rodgers had taken those chances of the mistake off Yarrow, because it was Yarrow's fault for both of his goals, and we've been punished. So it's disappointing that we've obviously lost, but in terms of how we've played as United, we've played very well again. Despite us not losing, we can kind of go away from it and be like, you know what, we've not lost, we've not got the result that we needed, but there's a good sign there. And with the missing players that we had, it just shows that, oh, look, United can actually turn up, and United do look like they're going to score goals. It was just that clinical edge that I think United have been lacking for the past couple of seasons, and we need to improve that massively. Judging by the stats that we've done, and like for the past couple of years, and even though the scoring has got better, we still need to score more goals. We had 15 shots on target, more than Villa. 6 of them are on target, 4 not, 4 on target for Villa. 5 corners each, 5 saves from Martinez, 2 from not Lenny Yoro, 2 from Lemons. And, I think in terms of that, we didn't really see Lemons in the game mainly. I think, when we did see him, he conceded 2 goals. But, the first one, you can't really do much as a goalkeeper. And the second one, he looked like he was going to get there. But, I think it was just too high for him. And I think Morgan Rodgers, obviously, the 2 outstanding goals, and you take your hat off him to be like, fair play, mate. Great goal there. I think, like I said previous, I think Lenny Yoro was that mistake for the 2 goals, and when we do the player ratings now, I'll justify that a little bit more. So we go with Lemons in net. You didn't have much to do, so I'd probably give you a 6. Yoro, he played 84 minutes. I'll give you a 4. Had a really not. I've really liked Lenny Yoro as a football player. I do think he's got a lot of potential. I just think this is probably one of his worst Premier League play or appearances in a United shirt. It just the 2 goals probably were his fault. If Morgan Rodgers or if Lenny Yoro goes and stays tight with him, I don't think he has the space to go and create the shots and thing. And I think we saw that throughout the entire game. Morgan Rodgers only had those real 2 kind of efforts where Lenny Yoro wasn't tight on him, or United weren't tight on him, and he went on to score in both of the goals. So I just think that's probably one thing that let United down. Well, Euro down especially. Heaven did a very composed game, so I'd give you a 6. Shaw 6, did what he needed to do. Dorgu got the assist on Cunha's goal. Dorgu played very well, I would say, and I'm going to give Dorgu a 7. Bruno Fernandes only playing 45 minutes, so I'd come on to that after we've had the play rating, so I'd give him a 5. Ugarte got himself yellow carded. Didn't look too amazing. We could have been at least 2-0 down. I think Watkins had a chance where he missed in the first half, but he played okay after that. Second half he looked like he was doing something. He was getting himself stuck in, so I'd probably give him a 6. Delo got himself a yellow card, but I think Delo had a decent game. I'd give him a 6 again. Mount 6, just bang average. Cunha with the goal looked like our most creative player and most dangerous player, really. So I'd probably give him an 8. Shesko playing 73 minutes, first start in over 50 days, and I think he played very well. So I'd give him a 6. Just onto the substitution. So Martinez obviously came on for Bruno. I think Martinez looked really, really sound in that DM position. And I think if we're looking forward into the Newcastle game on Friday, I think it is, yeah. I think we could possibly see Casemiro and Martinez in the midfield. I wouldn't be not at all surprised if we did see that if Bruno Fernandes is injured isn't available for selection. I wouldn't mind seeing that actually because I think Martinez enjoyed himself in that midfield. Xerxes, I think, didn't really do much. Probably give you 6, so it was quite hard. Jack Fletcher and Charles Lacey getting their debuts for the first team, 2 academy graduates. Probably give Shane Lacey had a good shot. Could have done probably better with it, but I'd probably give them both a 6. Look good, and hopefully they can get some more minutes under their belts. And I think they look promising academy graduates for United. But just to go on to Bruno Fernandes, obviously it was very un-Bruno Fernandes like to just stop running. I think everyone was saying that it's like on the commentator saying, "Oh, it looks like a pulled hamstring," and hopefully it's not too bad as it seems, and it's not like he's out for ages or something. Hopefully, Ruben Amorim can give us an update when he does his post-match press conference, and let's hope that it's just like, oh yeah, he felt a little tweak. He'll rest up and things, and he should be back for the Newcastle game. Obviously, we will see his press conference, and that will be the more kind of what's happened with Bruno Fernandes will be available and stuff. And fingers crossed. Then we pray that Bruno Fernandes is fit and available to play against Newcastle because without Bruno Fernandes, I don't think United don't look that well, don't have that clinical edge that we do with Bruno. And I think the clinical edge is a whole thing that United do need to kind of improve because the Cunha chance where he's had a free header and he's hit it onto the ground, hit it like head it so it's glancing across goal. Make sure it doesn't hit the ground because if it doesn't hit the ground, I think United go and get it 2-2 at that point in time. And as as you could see in the game, it was such an open game. And I think United had so many chances just to go and get an equaliser or go and if you get the equaliser, then you can go get the winner. I think as well, Mateus Cunha had one of the chance at the start where he just first time shot. If he gets that on target, I think it's going in because I think Martinez was rooted as well. So there's good signs though from Cunha, and you can definitely tell though United do miss Embuemo massively. Casemiro, I think Casemiro just shows his class in that experience there. I think Ahmad as well. I think we lack that kind of. Even though we did go down the right hand side with Delo quite a lot, I just think Ahmad just provides a bit more quality on the ball than Delo. He had good few crosses, but some of those crosses were hitting the first man, and he's like, that's Ahmad. I don't think Ahmad rarely hits the first man. So, you know, we've got obviously we have to deal with it. It's what we have to do. And, hopefully United can go bounce back. And I think this is the main thing that United have got to take from this game is that we played well. Like, don't get me wrong, obviously we lost and we're not I think we're 7th in the league. Yeah, 7th in the league. So 2 points behind 3 points behind Liverpool, should I say, sorry. You know, we are 3 points off top four, but with the league and how Liverpool, Chelsea, Sunderland are playing, who have Chelsea got Villa next, so Villa are obviously on the up, not lost in 11 games, I think it is. So Chelsea could slip up. Liverpool have got Wolves, so Liverpool probably win that. But Sunderland have got Leeds, so they could slip up. I know we've got Newcastle, so it's going to be a tough game. But it's at Old Trafford. Bruno's back, hopefully. Then we might be able to create some chances, and we might be able to hopefully bounce back. And I think that's the main thing that United need to do is look on this fixture. Like, look, we've played well. Can we go and bounce back against Newcastle? Can we be clinical in front of goal? And can we win 2-1? Because that's what I think the game would be for a United win. I do think United will win um, against Newcastle. I just think Newcastle defensively aren't the best, and neither United. So it could even be another 4-4. Who knows? But I do think that United definitely have the chance, availability to go and quality to go and win that game against Newcastle. But I will do another preview on the game. I don't know when it will be, obviously with Christmas being on Wednesday, but hopefully it will be. what day? It might be. What day could we do? I'll check now. We may be able to do Christmas Eve, actually. Yeah, it might be Christmas Eve when I do the video. So stay tuned in for that, and I'll probably let you guys know on Twitter or something. If you definitely if you've not seen the Twitter account or you don't have Twitter, please download it. If you want to, and follow me on Twitter, please. If you already have Twitter, definitely search it up. It's the Mystery Sports Podcast. You'll see the logo. It's the same logo as the YouTube channel. So definitely give us a follow on there, and look at some of the new videos. But yeah, I mean, we finished the weekend in seventh. Sunderland and Liverpool ahead of us. 1 point behind Sunderland, three off Liverpool and Chelsea. I think United are definitely in this top four race, no doubt about that. I just think we need to just bounce back, especially against Newcastle. And the league this year is so tight. I think I think Villa now are definitely cementing themselves in the title race. Don't get me wrong, but I do think they will slip up. But I think you can see that kind of the gap now between the leaders and the top four and the mid mid tables and relegation battles. So yeah, it's disappointing. Don't get me wrong. I am disappointed, but we did play well, and we've got to take that as a positive. Hopefully, obviously, Bruno Fernandes does get back, and yeah, that is pretty much it for the reaction. Like, I think it's quite hard to say about it because I've it's just like we could have won. Like, if we put two chances away, Cunha could have had a hat trick. If if he put his first one away and then the header, we would have we coming out of this 3-2, and it could definitely United fifth, and it's just that kind of like we've done it again. We've kind of slipped where we've had the chance to go ahead of our rivals, but it is what it is. We got to bounce back on Boxing Day, but yeah. Stay tuned in. Probably Christmas Eve, I'll do the preview for the United game, so stay tuned in for that. If you haven't already seen the Christmas special, please go check that out. The link is in the description below. Please drop that video a like, and also please could you subscribe if you've not subscribed, share the video, and give us a like. That'd be much appreciated. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Obviously, disappointing result for United, but yeah, have a good start of the week, and if you're on your Christmas holidays, enjoy it, because I am definitely. Catch you all in a bit.